Okay. So the last two, well, 4 days, as we're on day 5 now, we've sort of used sensations in our body as a point of focus. So the reason why I wanted to do that was just so that you get that awareness, but also it's a really, really good point of focus that you can just pick up any time. So it's obviously your body's there all the time, so it's really nice to tune into your breath, tune into sensation, so we can always use that, if you want to do a meditation really quickly. So it's something that, it's literally there with you all the time. So with today's meditation, I want to move the awareness outwards a little bit. So we're going to start to bring some external objects into our meditation practice. So whereas we always have the sensations of our body are always pretty much the same. Once you get used to them, you can scan your body. There's nothing that's going to change that. But if we bring the stimulus or that object of meditation outwards a little bit, obviously, then it will change slightly, because obviously we have no control over it. So we're going to use sound today. So it's basically exactly the same way as a body sensations used. But obviously we're going to, but this object is going to change. So the main thing is try not to, like we did with sensations in our body, try not to reach out for them. Try not to force them to happen, because obviously that's a time when people get really frustrated. So it's really a case of just letting those sounds come to you. And it's like those days when you're laying in bed sometimes and you can hear noises outside, or this is a particularly good practice to do if you've got a partner or husband that snores a lot, because what it does, it just allows you to sort of put that sound into the background a little bit, and it works for me really, really well. So not that I'm saying anything against my husband, but there you go. So again, it's really a case of just sort of like trying to tune in, just sort of letting sounds come to you rather than going searching out for sounds. So sometimes sometimes you get those sounds, those times when you're actually sort of like sitting in silence. But again, there's always some background noise there of some sort, and even if it is silence, it's always nice to listen to silence. So you don't have to be a sound there. So we're going to start off just by bringing that sensation into our body as we did to the start, which is a really good starting point, because it's basically, we call it like a base camp. It's a really good place to start off. Just get yourself settled, and then we're going to see if we can bring our awareness into any sounds that we can hear. So as always, laying down's okay, sitting up is also okay. Just get yourself nice and comfortable. If you do need to sort of close your eyes, obviously that's really, really important, because it just helps take those external distractions out of the way. So just allow yourself a couple of moments to settle. Again, if you're sitting, maybe have the feet flat on the floor, just nicely supported with your spine. If you're laying down on your back, just make sure you're nice and comfortable and warm. So we're just going to start off just by bringing those sensations into our fingers like we did at the start. So just become aware of your fingers and thumbs. Again, notice if you can feel any sensations of tingling, buzzing or humming. Again, if you can't feel anything, that's absolutely fine. Try to stay with those sensations, try to stay with that awareness. And let's see if we can move our awareness into the palms of our hands and the backs. And your wrists, your forearms, the upper arms and the shoulders. And draw the awareness down into your belly, into that breath. Just to let the breath just flow gently in and out. So again, not trying to change the breath, just focusing on the awareness of that belly rising and falling and the breath moving in and out of your body. Just feel how that body breathes for you. Once you feel that that breath is flowing naturally, I want you to bring your awareness to your ears and just allow the ears to open up to sound. Maybe noticing for subtle sounds you can hear in your own body. It could be your breath, it could be the sound of your tummy rumbling. Maybe listening now for sounds around you. Sounds in the distance, also the sound of my voice. And with that breath in the background, I want you to allow your ears to become fully receptive to sounds. Just imagine your ears are a little bit like microphones. They don't chase or follow sounds. The sounds just arrive into your ears, just like they arrive into a microphone. When your ears do make contact with a sound, nothing happens, just be aware of it. Your ears are really receptive to a whole range of sounds. Maybe notice if your attention creates an image, maybe, in relation to the sounds that you hear. Or whether you start to associate sounds with language or ideas. If that does happen, just try to bring your awareness back into your body that's breathing and your ears that are hearing. Soon realize that sounds aren't distractions, they're just what's happening at this moment. Maybe notice how sounds come into your awareness, how they change, how they move away. You get distracted, just come back to your breathing and sensations in your body, and then bring your attention back to listening, and listening receptively to all those sounds around you. Just let the sounds come to the ears. Sometimes when your mind and body is calm, you may just maybe explore any sound below language. Sometimes you can hear something, we can add pictures to the sound using our memory. We can start to associate words and ideas to the sounds. If you do that, just see if you can feel the breath in the background and just notice the sounds in the background. Be alert to the sounds, but don't have a language in your head. Maybe notice the way that your ears choose sound, or follow sound, or is drawn towards a particular sound. Sometimes it even feels as if your breath is doing the listening. Your whole body's listening. Try not to hold on to a particular sound, just let the sounds come and the sounds go, nothing stays the same. Again, if you find yourself overthinking, just try to bring your awareness back to your body, to your breath. Just feel quiet in your mouth and your tongue. Just inhale, exhale, and then gently open your ears again to sound and listening. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath. And again, sensations you can feel in your body. Become aware of clothes against your skin, your feet on the floor, or your back lying down on your bed or your mat. Maybe starting to bring some small movement into your fingers, into your toes. Maybe rolling the shoulders, maybe giving yourself a nice full stretch. As we gently move out of this meditation, just slowly lower the gaze, just so you're gazing down towards the floor, and maybe just looking around the room you're in again, just to take in the surroundings very gently. Slowly open the eyes up fully. Take a nice deep breath in and just release that breath.